So today I want to talk about the vim g command. G command stands for the global command, and basically how it works is that it executes a command on lines that match some sort of pattern. How it's usually written is that you'll have something like semicolon g as a global command, a forward slash, and a pattern at the center. So that would be your pattern. It could be regex or anything that you want to target, followed by a forward slash and then a command. So if I somehow want to grab the word, let's say Geralt, and I want to print it out, I can use the semicolon g forward slash and we enter the pattern, which is the word Geralt, and then we can do something like p. So that just prints it out. But if we don't include p, it automatically adds it, so it prints anyways. And you can see that the lines that contain the word Geralt are being printed, and it shows us which line they're on. There's also a delete command. So for example, if we do something like g, target the line char, so any line that has the word char forward slash delete, but we can just do d. Basically, any line that has the word char is going to disappear. There is actually the inverse command of g, which is the bang. So we do something like g bang and then target the word char and then d again to delete. It only keeps the line that has the word char in it. G bang can also be used as v. It's the same thing as g bang. So if I do it again, there you go. There's also something else that we can do if we just want to keep the lines that has like number digits. So we're going to run the command v, and then we're going to add some sort of regex pattern. So like slash, and this is where the pattern goes. So a caret sign, which is by the way shift 6 if you didn't know, and then backslash d and then forward slash. Backslash d just targets the digit, and then we can do something like delete again. Enter, and there you go. We only have the number list. If we have some sort of duplications in our file, for example, if we have a bunch of villain duplicated, so colon G and then start the pattern, caret sign to start the line, backslash. So this is where the regex pattern comes in. So a dot star backslash and then close that up, and then do another backslash n backslash 1. N is like a new line, and then 1 basically refers back to the group that we targeted with our regex pattern, and then dollar sign to go at the end of the line, slash to end the pattern. Now we run the command d for delete. Run this and it removes any duplications. We can also add substitute to the g command. For example, we want to change all these instances of char to a capital letter. We can do something like g dash char as the pattern, go substitute, and here we're going to add a slash, and then we're not going to add anything here yet. We're just going to add a normal slash because we don't want to change anything. I'll show you an example later, but for now this is how we're going to do it. And next up, we're just going to write down the things that we want to change it to and close that command, enter, and all the instances of char are now uppercase. This is essentially the same thing as %s. There's actually another cool one that I want to do as well. So like if I just want to add something like, if I just want to add the word right after the semicolon sign for all of these, I know there's a way to do this. You could just control V and like J all the way down here and then shift I and then start typing something. Like that's an easy way to do it, but we're talking about the G command here. I'm going to go colon G and then slash the caret sign and a dash and then space and do capital char. No, actually just do char because we don't have capital char anymore. And then space semicolon, do a substitute command, and then target the semicolon and then replace that with the semicolon, the one and only. Now close that command off, and if we run this, there you go. That's actually kind of cool. It's not by any means faster or anything, but you know, it's just a fun way of doing it. You can actually sort of use the normal command with the G command as well. Let's say I go G slash, what should we target? Let's do char. Let's do char again. And this time we're going to go slash norm. Anything that goes after norm or normal is a command. It's not a command, it's sort of like an action. So things like capital A or capital I works. So I'm going to do something like capital A, and then we're going to write down something like, let's just write a number, right? So you can see it clearly, 5,000. And when I run this, you should see 5,000 added at the end of each of these char instances. That's just how you can actually combine G command with the norm command as well. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.